Hello. Welcome. This is Ace Attorney Trilogy, where I'm voice acting all the characters. I'm going to be doing this in Discord with a couple of people there, just for fun, and I'm recording this just so that people that aren't present that are interested in this might be able to watch it. So I'm about to undeafen in Discord and unmute, and they can hear me and everything. I'm going to be voice acting all the characters while I play through the game, and yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know. I already did this for all of the original games cases, so we're going to be starting from Justice for All. And yeah, I'm about to undeafen, and I guess I'll turn the game down a little bit more. There we go. And we'll see what happens. Hope it's fun. Anyway, undeafening now. Alright, I'm back. Let me just screen share the game. There we go. And we're gonna start with We're gonna start with the first case of the second game. Oh yeah, I did start it already a little bit. Tab, huh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just to think, I could totally be a legal aid instead.
Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later.
Sorry, Your Honor. So, story so far, Phoenix Wright got dinked in the head, so he's lost his memories, and the girl next to him is the defendant in this case, but she's also kind of helping him get his stuff back. Oh, guess I'd better check the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? Tab? No, it's right bumper. Actually, no, I should use my mouse and keyboard.
What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body?
What was it? It's glasses. Your Honor! That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses.
That's right. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir. And held on to him as he fell.
Hey! Why are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear, sir. You sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine. A coincidence, she says.
Your Honor, I have further evidence to present.
Oh, you have more?
And this evidence is very decisive.
Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence.
Witness testimony.
There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During this date, the victim was pushed out from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant named Maggie, sir. For this piece of evidence in the glasses, it's not to say she's the culprit.
This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor.
Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here.
The prosecution would like to submit this picture.
Understood. The court accepts it into evidence.
Crime photo 2 added to the court record. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. But, I already told you, those glasses aren't mine! Now how do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy! I'm not guilty, sir!
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Cross-examine? This is it! I'm counting on you! Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all! Normally, this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm going to lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court. which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like the detective. He does sort of look like a scatterbrain. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright.
Cross-examination.
Time to press Q repeatedly.
Yeah.
Hold it. About those glasses. Do you have any proof that those belong to my clients?
Lenses are for nearsightedness, and almost the same strength as hers. Even the frames look kinda like the one she's wearing in her ID, pal.
What should I do now? Continue pressing, as always. Hold it! Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses?
The dirt and sand rubbed out any traces of fingerprints or anything else.
So what you were saying, detective, is that you have nothing that proves those glasses are my clients.
Something like that.
What?
I see. So there is no proof.
Wow, that was amazing. I could totally feel it down in my gut. Now, you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell?
Yeah, pal. If you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, detective.
Sorry, I had to yawn.
Anyway, the victim fell pretty far.
Hold it. The culprit's name?
Yeah, I was surprised too. Didn't want to believe it, but
Was the name that of my client? Are you absolutely certain?
sorry, pal. That's what it said. This is a picture of it. No matter which way you look, still says Maggie.
He's got a point. Hey, hold on! Huh? Don't me. You know the picture says Maggie, but now that you mention it, something does feel kind of off about this picture. That's how you know you found a contradiction. Now hurry up and present some evidence. So that's what spotting a contradiction feels like. I better check the court record again. You should have died in like one fucking hit, right?
Maggie, sir.
Show the picture.
So that's the picture. Wait a second, it's not written here.
Yeah, it's not written here.
Present. No, that's not it. Damn. Okay, well.
Present.
Yeah, there's the second picture.
Wait, can I present profiles? Oh, it's spelled differently. I see. I couldn't present profiles in the other game, but now I can. That's awesome. Yes. Oh, that's the... fuck. That's not what I meant to do. My bad. Luckily, I can make mistakes in this case. The first ones are never that bad. R. Yeah, this one. There we go.
What is it?
What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out, "Objection!" And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush! We should, actually mention that I'm recording this maybe for people.
Oh, that's good.
There we go. Detective Gumshoe!
You're talking to me, pal?
Please state the defendant's name for me.
What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright?
You'll see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please.
Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's, name is, Maggie Bird.
I think someone needs to check the court record.
What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Ah!
Looks like the bird caught the cat napping.
What's going on here? I've no idea either, sir.
As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggey. This is a blatant contradiction of facts.
Oh! How about that? I hadn't even noticed.
But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly.
May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover? If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name.
No!
This is very true, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor?
Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers?
Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant.
I'm yawning again, sorry.
Yes, sir.
He's late.
15 past 10 is not that late.
Officer Prince and Officer Bird have been going out for about half a year. Sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to me to ask what she should get for him. Oh, those two sound like they were close.
Nevertheless, tragedy struck.
Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright.
Cross-examination.
Hold it! How do you know about this?
Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off.
They got close, I take it.
Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. If only I'd gone on that trip. What is it? Oh, nothing, sir. Really. Anyway.
Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her?
What? You say the guy's gonna marry someone the same age as himself, pal?
No, that's not what I meant at all. Detective Gumshoe and Dustin, you're only a year apart, you know? I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage.
Mind your own business, pal. Hold it. I got an achievement for the mind your own business bell. The day of the incident.
Hold it.
You mean September 6th? Yeah. Victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. As his Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet. They went on to the
Bedtime
park
right
for a
now?
bit. I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time.
That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man.
Okay, Boomer.
You even know a lot about the defendant.
Oh, that's because, I'm a boss. And I gotta watch out for my subordinates.
Even what she was going to give as a present? Isn't that going a bit too far?
Hey, pal! Watch what you say! I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches it...
I really don't need to know that much.
Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness.
I agree. If this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time. Oh, wait a second. Why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested.
Oh, man. I think the good detective is about done here. Over 2 months ago?
Yup. She's a very considerate woman, pal.
So, what was his birthday present?
You got him a glove.
A single glove?
Oh, sorry. A single glove? Why would you only give him one?
Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove.
Oh, I see. A baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan.
A baseball glove. Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance?
Oh, nothing like that, pal.
Then what is it like?
She ordered it. It was custom made.
Custom made? The glove was custom made?
Yup. That's what I said. So the glove was custom made.
Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case.
Yes, it would seem that there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to this case?
Of course it's relevant! I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it is relevant! That glove is the key to this whole case! Yes! Bluffing to the max! Now this is the Mr. Wright I know! I'm so happy you're back, sir! I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great! Pressing people. Feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to
Always.
squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people.
No shit.
No shit.
Very well. If you are that convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today.
And?
Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Anyway, this is it, sir.
Why is it yellow?
I don't know. Style, I guess.
Why not? Banana?
It's,
Banana.
rather yellow, isn't it?
Baseball glove added to the court record.
Banana.
Officer Prince really liked the color yellow.
I had to
that's
special
fine.
order it. Yep, that's right. That and one other reason.
I think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim?
I see your point, Your Honor.
Oh, it
Detective
is the time.
Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground.
Yes, sir.
It is time to
Witness
put out the
testimony.
other image.
We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand on the... I'm sorry. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There was scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we can confirm that the victim wrote his name with his right hand. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Writing on the ground.
Cross-examination.
Q.
But can you really determine handwriting based on a sample written in sand?
Huh. This is why amateurs are amateurs. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigation in this country is actually pretty good. I believe it's time to get back to the real things.
Agreed, Your Honor.
Man,
So what was the result of the investigation?
Yeah.
Q.
Yeah.
So in the end, you couldn't confirm it?
Hey, don't you look down on us! I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows
But
you
they
can't
are.
find out everything you want with scientific investigation. I've never heard that before.
Me neither.
Nor I. I never heard anything like that at a police academy, sir.
Okay, so I made it up. Anyway,
Let him cook.
I'm sorry, I did that whoopsie doopsie.
His pointer finger.
you know, the one you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces.
Don't tell me it bothers you.
Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. Like you're trying to kill me, pal.
In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct?
Yeah, we figured there should be something on his finger if we had been writing his sand. And the results?
And what does that prove?
That's sh-
Nothing.
It proves that he did write that name with his own finger.
No,
Yes,
it
which
doesn't.
explains why there was sand stuck under his nail.
I guess he's right.
And there's
Phoenix, you dumb.
Also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground.
Scratches on his skin?
Oh, can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. That is incredible. Sure is. It's the power of scientific investigation. They're so small that we have to use a magnifying glass. Like a really strong one.
You mean like a microscope?
Yeah.
Got that really scientific sounding name.
You mean a microscope?
Yeah, that's it. He's one of those, and that's how he found them.
I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is.
Gumshoe, my beloved.
Are you absolutely sure?
I believe in the power of science.
I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion. That name was definitely written by the victim. But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? If Vincent really wrote that message with his right hand, do you think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him this present? The present? What about it? Oh, wait a sec.
Wait a second.
Is it a glove for the right hand? It's a right-handed glove.
Yes.
Alright. Oh,
Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this.
That's the glove, right? Could you tell the court what is special about this glove? What's special? Well, never really thought about it, but, it's really yellow. That's about it.
Yes, it's really yellow. But that is only one of its qualities.
Banana.
There's another reason why it's special.
And what would that be?
It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person.
Left-handed? Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand.
That is why it had to be custom made. I've never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you?
Well, no.
So, detective, which hand did the victim use? Which hand did the victim use to write the hand with again?
That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture that it was his... Wait a sec.
Don't forget that the victim was left-handed.
I object!
Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves.
There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim.
Ooh.
Order! Order! When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. And that means Maggie is...
No! It's not possible!
Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor!
The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent.
No!
Right! You did it, Mr. Wright! Oh, I feel like I can breathe again.
It seems that we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright.
Me, Your Honor? Ah, well, thank you, sir. See? You got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire.
I will now announce my verdict. This court find the defendants, Maggie Bird.
No! Not yet!
What's he on about?
What is he from?
I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne?
The prosecution is not finished yet.
What do you mean?
We would like to call our next witness to the stand.
What?
And what did this witness witness?
The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit.
What the heck?
Order! Order in the court! I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness.
I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I'll have to see what I can find out during this recess. Can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here.
Court is adjourned for recess.
To be continued.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yes, save my progress up until this point.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't. I just need to press back, right? September 8, 11:43 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir? I'm sorry I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need. No. I think I'll pass on this one. Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. Oh, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? Of course! I'd be honored to. Well, we'll start with my name, and then I can tell you about me. No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So, my name is Phoenix, right? What a weird name. This is serious. I really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe it'll help. This is a business card? I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? Okay. There's some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. Phoenix's business card added to the court record. I guess for now we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. This case? Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah. Your eyes lit up when you talked about it at the detention center, sir. Hurry up then and tell me. This might be very important. Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. Whoever that was, I'm gonna have to do their voice like that now, regardless of what they look or sound like. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. So where's the phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. Huh? To me? Is it that phone in my pocket? You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know. But if my eyes lit up... Ah! You were here all along! Oh, sorry, it's Maya. I didn't know it was Maya. My bad. You're so mean! I called you 1,000,000 times, but you wouldn't pick up! When I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left! Who in the heck is this? Let me guess, I'm supposed to know this girl, too. Hey, good morning, Maggie. And a good morning to you, too, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh? And what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right. It's Maya to the rescue with that ultra-decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick. The thing you wanted me to bring. Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this? A list? There's about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. Looks like these guys are up to no good. No good? As in? There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Names list added to the court record. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Don't look at me! Where did you get this list from in the first place? What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Oh, is that right? These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is...
Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately.
Oh, oops. Guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick.
Wish us luck. I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't.
Come on, Nick. Better get a move on.
Yeah. Here. September 8th, 11:54 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I asked for the court might be a little lenient on...
There is no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls it next witness. A drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder.
Radical.
Radical!
He looks
Please
like
state your
radical.
name for the court, witness.
Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something.
Oh, all right. Go ahead.
What kind of voice am I giving you? Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to
Yes.
the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk?
Did I?
But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose... no, it's this type of character. I can't voice act this.
Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on.
What is he? A human chatterbox?
I have to question him. Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university. First rates only need apply.
What's he on about?
Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses.
That's enough. Your name, witness. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again.
Oh, man.
I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, a drifting virtuoso, with a PhD in drifting, as it were. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit.
Mr. Wellington. On the day of the murder, you were taking, strolling through a park, correct?
It would appear that you were attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with his mommy. If you must know, I am...
Anyway, please testify to this court what you saw during your walk through the park.
See, you said it again. Taking a walk. You know, you... What you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation.
I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was that banana that fell with the police officer.
Banana.
That was certainly a decisive testimony.
Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said? Yeah. That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client. Oh, God.
Na-na-na-na-na.
You mean Maggie? Yes. And if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying.
You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright.
I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies.
Cross-examination.
I don't even need to press Q, because I think I know exactly what I need to do.
You need to press Q. Yeah.
No, I don't.
Damn.
The banana.
Banana.
You mean this banana? Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here.
Yum.
Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong.
Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Isn't that the baseball glove?
Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... It's a... No! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness...
Loves bananas.
By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? How? What? Why are you asking about this all of a sudden?
Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas.
No, I don't think so. Objection overruled.
You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean.
You're like those people who refuse... Ah, God. He's
Why
going
did
into a
you press
rambling thing again. I can't keep up with that, I'm sorry. And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 2200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right?
Why are you not wearing your glasses today, then?
Oh,
That's because I lost them recently, you see.
is that the killer?
Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them... How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? How about it, witness? You're an unrelenting evil man. You're like those people who... Oh, come on, dude. Let me just do your voice.
I'm sure he's the killer.
Of course he is. It's the
He
first
might be.
case. Oh, it's the first case. Of course he is. The identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendants cannot be proven to be the same by this witness.
But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path.
Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now then, please continue with your testimony.
Please tell the court what happened next in the moments after you witnessed the crime.
Witness testimony.
The
girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time on their hands. They showed up within 10 minutes.
Well, their motto this month is get there fast, so, you know.
Fair enough.
So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away.
Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that that girl is the murderer.
You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright.
Shut. Yo, I sold a Steam trading card for 5 cents. We're putting this in a recording, baby.
Go!
Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's
How much
go!
room?
Anyway,
5 cents!
what happened next? Press. She ran away, just like that? Yes, she did. She saw me and she flew the nest like the guilty bird she is. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who only got a third-rate education? Actually, it did take me a few seconds to get. Anyway, she ran away the instant she saw you. How could you tell it was my client?
The witness has already answered that question. He has stated that the defendant is the culprit.
This is true. Mr. Wright, I'm striking your question from the record.
How can I get more information out of him?
Hold it.
Or immediately? As in immediately. I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen. Or did they not teach that at your pitiful school? You think people learn about how to call the police in college?
I wish.
Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec.
Oh, fuck yeah, baby.
Hey, Dex. I'm recording this, by the way, so you are going to be
Okay.
in the recording. No
Yeah!
worries, but just,
We're all
like,
gonna be famous!
keep it in mind.
Gotcha.
I should take a look at the court thing, huh? When did he die?
Oh,
6:28 p.m. Broken neck.
Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this?
You mean the victim's autopsy report?
According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There is clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? Ah! I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap.
The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed.
15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed.
Ah!
Mr. Wellington,
Yes?
explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes?
Answer the question. Telephone. I mean. Spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. A phone booth?
You mean you don't have a cell phone?
He's too smart for that.
You and your questions. As if you're trying to open all the layers of a Matryoshka doll. I must think you're really something special. I thought he was gonna go rambling, so that's why you sped up. Witness! I lost my cell phone. There. Are you happy?
Yes. Thank you.
You lost it?
Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings.
What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? You have heard that all geniuses have strange so whatever shall I don't think a simple play people like you can just...
Enough.
Even the judge
man,
had enough.
Oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone? Nick, that cell phone, could it be? You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now?
Question
further.
Let's go.
Mr. Wellington, where's your cell phone right now?
Huh. What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone. I'll have you know. See, here it is.
Oh, I see. Looks like he's got his phone. Sorry. Looks like he's got his phone. I thought that just maybe this was his.
Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it.
The very deep voice of the judge makes me need to yawn every like 5 seconds.
Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth.
Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that.
Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright?
There is something. Maybe. I feel like he's the murderer.
Yeah, he's very annoying and bad, so he's probably the murderer.
You have to eat him.
Yeah, punch on him.
Maybe
Yeah.
check the glasses, maybe?
Yeah, that would make
Oh, yeah,
sense, but like, I mean, I guess there is something. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone.
How dare you?
You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you?
Oh, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think.
Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth.
On artist? Yeah, the names list, because it has the phone numbers. Or the cell phone, that works too.
I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try the cell phone. It's very simple. This is the evidence that backs up my claim.
And yet again, you have presented discord.
It's obtuse and meaningless? Damn.
Issue.
Hey, he really didn't have to look for a phone. Okay. Wait. I think it's this one. It's quite simple, actually. Let's take a look at this.
At the crime scene photo?
Is there a problem with it?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you!
No!
It's a phone booth.
That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you?
Order.
What does reporting the crime a little lame proof for the defense?
The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony.
Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness?
And I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back.
But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. So there was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway.
But if he wasn't looking for a cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else?
Was he?
Mr.
Maybe.
Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with me?
God damn it.
Do you have any
The
thoughts
voice.
you would like to share with the court? Can you
Judge
offer an
is current.
explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes?
Yes, you have
Yes,
an
I
idea.
have an idea. There's only one possible explanation. All right, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility.
Please present to the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away?
The glasses, it has to be. Mr. Wellington!
What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack.
Good.
These are your glasses, aren't they?
Ah, where did you find? Gah!
I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body.
Under the victim's body?
Order, order.
Now, wait a second. Hold on. I didn't confess and confirm anything.
Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and search frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call.
Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer?
Of course! That is precisely what I'm doing.
Ah!
Oh, nice tweaking. It's over.
I know I'm right. He's the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out the cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now is our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot.
Yeah! This is so exciting, watching you work again.
Somehow, my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for.
Order, order.
Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer.
Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer.
In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer.
Why, that's easy. For example, there's, the name the victim wrote. What about that?
Oh, you mean the name Maggie?
Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right?
But we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed.
In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground.
But, wouldn't that mean the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would they know their name? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie? Maggie.
That is a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before this trial.
Ah, I forgot. Was there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand? There was a way.
There's that way,
In the heart of the car.
It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie.
How will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name?
It has to be a cell phone. Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct?
So what if I didn't?
When you realized you had lost it, what did you do?
What did I do?
Didn't you try to find it by calling it?
Why, you? How did you?
Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with...
No, they do.
Overruled.
They do.
Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder?
I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone.
Spooky phone. Ah!
Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie.
That was when you learned her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake.
Fatal mistake?
My client's name is Maggie with EY, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie with IE. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded.
It's over. He's good.
It's good.
Order, order.
No, it's
Your
the
Honor,
pain.
the witness has no motive.
And your point is?
It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone.
That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor,
can you explain what motive this witness could have had?
it's very simple, Your Honor.
Is it?
Are you sure, Nick?
If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right?
Yeah, but
Now then, please present to
phone
the court
number.
the proof that witness had a motive.
Take that!
Yeah.
Mr.
These guys are
Wellington's
shrinking
motive
neck
is
bones.
right here.
What is this? A list?
These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group.
you looked up all those numbers?
Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are a member of a certain con artist group.
What? Con artists?
Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington?
This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. You're one of those people. You just like to content race to disrupt the genius at work and interrupt this.
I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about.
You think any of you, know what it's like to be a refined man such as me?
It's a fucking
Your
killer.
Honor, this is unjustified battering of the witness.
Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone?
Isn't that obvious? The witness is... Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group.
No!
All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill.
No! This is too much!
That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain?
I got you now.
that police officer.
Your Honor!
What is it, Mr. Payne?
Your Honor! This is unjustified badgering of the witness!
You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago.
Please! Please, let's think about the content of that phone call.
Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird to get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone?
That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this? If you think about it logically, then it makes sense.
Maybe we should be thinking outside the box.
Yeah, if you think like that, let's see. Maybe that slimeball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
But he was promised his phone. So why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there.
Well then, Mr. Wright, what was this something that didn't agree with the witness?
Maybe he just doesn't like baseball.
I feel like it's the glove. I genuinely feel like it's the glove.
It might be.
Maybe.
Could be
Maybe he
him.
doesn't fuck with the color yellow. He's like, oh, hey, yellow.
The witness saw this.
Could be one.
Mr. Wellington, is he correct? By the expression on his face, I would say that wasn't it. Ah, damn.
Oh shit.
Lost sauce.
That was so hype, and everything got smoked.
Fuck you, Judge.
Can I present profiles in this case as well?
You're bald. Show him the attorney badge. That should.
He's still
that
looking
should
for the right college.
I'm gonna just present the victim. What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim.
The victim? You mean Destin Prince?
Destin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform.
Oh,
The girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman.
He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone.
If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone.
In his mind, it was possible that they had already run a check on the phone.
and he went into a panic, is what you're saying?
Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform.
Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking.
It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are...
Oh yeah, he's lost.
Every witness crashed out with the scene.
Impressive! Not
There's
bad
something
for a
there.
person with a third-rate education.
Bro, what is up with the
That's
third grade
supposed to mean?
education?
The evidence! Evidence!
That guy's like, all you've been waving around and thinking about is that most suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number this, suspicious con group that. They're all on that phone. But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Where's your evidence?
Check his Facebook.
You want proof that this phone is yours?
I already told you earlier. That phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't even have the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton. What? feels good to see you squirm.
We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence.
Your Honor! This is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. His cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's got to be. Maybe. Fingerprints on the phone? I got it. We should check for fingerprints.
Fingerprints?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on this phone. Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off. I what? You said there was sand all over it, so... Wiped it? I wiped it? Pretty thoroughly, too. It's so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. Yeah, he's made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see. Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the number stored on this phone. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. You've got to be joking. Erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington. What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, you are too much! And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh my god, now I remember!
The mind.
Revelation. Oh!
Huh? Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it.
Ding!
So that's when.
Oh, it's Maggie's head.
What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's going to get off scot-free. I know. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that?
Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner... God damn it.
Every time.
If you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short.
Where? Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out yourself yet.
What are you?
Who I am?
The court hereby concludes the cross-examination.
If that will be all, I'll have to bid you, gentlemen and ladies, goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town.
Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit.
What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that? Raise an objection. Please wait, Your Honor. All right, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it.
Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright?
Everything.
Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions.
You will not harass the witness, is that clear, Mr. Wright?
Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney.
Yo, bro, he's not gonna
Please, Your
harass you.
Honor. Well, he is an attorney.
Very well. But this is your last chance, Mr. Wright.
Let me check voice text real quick.
The lore.
You may present one piece of evidence to the court.
I only get one shot at this.
You cannot prove everything. It's over for your clients and for you. Do you fully understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm sure you are well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended.
Shut up!
Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence.
Oh,
The
Now then,
finalizer.
Mr. Wright, this is your last chance.
It's go time.
Oh, you lose if you miss. Okay.
Saves come?
I can't. I didn't save.
Save in your heart.
You have one chance.
I got one shot. One opportunity. Sees everything. No, that's not what I meant to do. Bit disappointing. No, that was just a friendly gesture. You sure know how to send a friendly gesture, Mr. Attorney.
This is your absolute last chance, Mr. Wright.
I'm going to save right here.
We ball. We ball.
Let's go! The mistake turned out to actually be helpful. Yes,
We
Your
ball.
Honor. Sorry.
Please present the one piece of evidence that will explain everything.
One Piece.
One Piece.
We had
The One Piece is
The
real!
One Piece. Luffy actually wouldn't do that. The One Piece. The One Piece is real.
We'll see if it's real. Maybe
Is it real? Yeah, movie.
it's gotta be the baseball. No, it's gotta be the baseball club. It's gotta be.
I want to say it is, but it feels so wrong.
Maybe it's a profile?
Nah.
Damn, they roasted his ass.
Bro, he's getting cooked.
He's so bad.
He does his job, but he doesn't.
What the fuck is that allowed? Oh,
Think about it.
Yeah, maybe.
I would say the phone, but any evidence on it was deleted.
yeah.
The glasses was
Glasses,
under
I
is the
guess?
body.
He reminds you of Kaiba.
That's what I was fucking saying. He's saying the voice line. You're a
This is
third-rate
so funny.
attorney.
This is not
It's
it.
a fourth
Okay.
rate deck.
No,
Okay, well,
you lose. You need to restart.
I'm Lord Lawyer.
You lose, yeah.
It's so much
Well,
over. What?
uh,
It's so much over.
for everybody watching the recording, if you see this, no, you didn't.
Figment of your
Th- th- th-
imagination.
that also counts for any further wrong attempts. They didn't happen. Don't worry.
Yeah, you're draining. Let me make you up.
I mean,
It's not the phone. Or the glasses.
I'll try
I
the
doubt
phone.
it. No.
No. Okay. Well,
Yeah. Any evidence on it was on.
again, that didn't happen.
That didn't happen. Yeah, exactly. Nothing
What?
happened.
What phone? It's also not a
What's a
baseball
phone?
glove. Well,
Depression.
it's none of the funny answers, so that's too bad.
That's not funny, that's very serious.
What is also-
Attorney badge.
Wait.
Oh no,
God.
the autopsy. He was covered in bruises. Right? Something like that.
Yeah, but he fell.
Yeah, you would only
After
get one
Bruce.
boost.
Right.
What if I present this picture?
No.
That's also not it.
No.
Damn. Fucking ugh.
You need
Maybe
to
that's the
die.
phone, the phone numbers.
I guess I can try that one, yeah.
Go, Mookie, go.
Why do I not know this? It's not that either.
No.
It might be a profile.
What? It might be?
Wait. Oh, wait, no. I think I know what it is now. Like Phoenix Wright, I just remembered through all of my amnesia.
I'm going to right my wrongs. I love when you said that.
It has to be the business card.
Why,
Yes.
thank you. Oh, nice. Here, please have one of mine.
Judge's business card added to the court record.
Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards.
Your Honor, there is something very important about that card, and that is the back of the card.
His number.
This card is important because of what is on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? But court is still in session. It's okay, you'll see. Okay, if you say so.
Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright?
We are going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the idiotic, stupid things to...
Oh no, he's about to go on his like rambling session.
Ah! What? Why is my phone? And what is with this stupid sounding ringtone?
Oh no, it's over.
Mr. Wellington. How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone! You're... Ah! No, it can't! By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say... When you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one.
Yo, the fucking ringtone music.
We love Star.
Oh yeah, he's tweaking again.
Dude, his neck is gonna get one size smaller.
He died.
He died.
Oh, that's
Yeah! So much
Good
win!
ending.
So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington.
He's a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. In order to hide his involvement with the con artists group, he has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments.
Judgment.
Then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding.
It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally.
Yeah, come here.
Judgment.
Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Are we talking about that man?
Very well.
That man, Oscar R. Kreutz.
Oscar R. Kreutz.
Now then, the court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, not guilty.
Confetti!
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Meat court win.
September 8th,
Now.
2:16 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. God fucking damn. I feel really bad for Dustin. Didn't do anything to deserve this. That's probably because of me. Huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures.
Skill issue.
Whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe.
I'm also 5'11".
My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. That is, pretty bad.
Yeah.
Up until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. And then, at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me. What do you mean?
Surely not.
When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. Ah, that's right. You were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently, too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh. I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true! That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. Just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything's all my fault. Destin's death, your head being all messed up. Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet.
Yet.
I'm going to find a new life for myself, starting now. Next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir. Yeah, after all, the goddess of misfortune is only a name. You bet! I'm gonna make it, I promise! Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit. Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Don't notice I'm very bad at women's voices. Don't notice. Please, God, don't notice.
Whoa, Pungo's great at women's voices. Is this the official voice acting?
You take care of yourselves too. What a horrible day. I've gotten my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy.
A little bit too big.
But you're okay, and that's what's count. That's what's count. That's what counts. God fucking damn it! I hate this.
I love this game.
I love how he
You
said the
really
God
had me
fucking
worried.
damn in Maya's voice.
Yeah. I can't. Oh, God. Come on, let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but who are you? What?
It is bad. It is bad.
I thought you said you got your memory back. At that moment,
He's gonna sleep on the couch
everything
tonight.
really did come back to me. God, I fucking hope not.
It's over.
Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases. He's also been a good ally during others.
Oh, the memory.
The judge.
The judge.
Judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who's easily swayed by other people's. That is so bad for a judge. That is not what a. That's not a quality that a judge should have.
He is a risk to his work.
He's a lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinions.
That's
But in the
Not only a
end,
risk to his work.
Can we
but in
promise
the
to
end,
decide?
he always comes up with the right verdict.
10 false convictions, 2 life sentences, falsely
person.
imprisoned. Fuck you.
I haven't got a clue.
He just sucks
He
ass.
seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaken me for someone else. And this girl. Maya? You finally remembered! This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. There's so many unforgettable memories about her. For example... Earth and Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me. Well, Yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh? Well, I'm back now. So it's time for us to create new memories together.
Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. Guess I have to start over from the very beginning.
Come on, Nick. Let's go to our usual burger joint.
Okay, okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. The end. A brand new episode has been added. And this is where we will be finishing up for today. Because let me check the recording length. Yeah, it's like 1 hour and 30 minutes long already. I'm going to stop this recording. I'm going to mute a bit, do a little bit of an outro, and then I'll be back. So, yeah, that was the first case of Justice for All. Now, mind you, a lot of the other cases are going to be a lot longer, considering they actually have like investigation stuff as well. I'll see when I get around to doing that. I'll probably be doing those in multiple parts rather than like doing them all in one go. This one was a bit of like the tutorial case where it can quickly be done. So, yeah, I'm going to stop this recording here. If you liked it, let me know. I hope you did. And I hope to kind of keep doing this for everybody to kind of just keep watching these, maybe. People in the meat cord that maybe want to watch these when they're not available to join me when I'm streaming them to the Discord. But yeah, I'll see you all next time when we take on episode 2, Reunion and Turnabout. Bye bye.